Can't time the double pogo anymore. There we go. Alright, everything looks right so far. Alright, let's successfully slink this time. That's better. Got the fairies. And we are in once again. Didn't take me that long. What was it? 4 tries? 5 tries? Bots. Why? Bots, no. Oh, whoops. Lost teams. Not as good of a palace as I did last night. Whoop. It's fine. Ah. Cleanly grab the jar. Which is the point of setting the drop up there. Faster jar grab if we get a jar. Bag drop wouldn't have mattered. Late split. Why did I do that after I got a back spawn? Remember, don't go into Ruta. We do not need to go into Ruta. Ah, I thought I was gonna get that. Ah, bad boomerang negotiation. Stay away. We do not know Bagoo, but we also do not need to. Oh, jeez. I thought about not splitting there to avoid the fake gold, but I took hits anyway, so it's not really fake. Oops, okay. I realized I was going to get hit if I didn't do some kind of hesitation there. Alright, let's get Fairy re-queued for later, even though I don't need it yet. I don't have any magic to use it anyway. Whew. I thought that bot was gonna get me. I missed. That was rough. Rough play. I should have done better. Ah. Okay, that was bad. That was bad too. Hey, thank you for the good luck, T-Guy. Ah. Trying to take that axe. But I don't want to get axed and then not actually get the hammer. What? Made it. Alright, getting through here with beams this time. Did not have fairy queued. We're just gonna fly over you. That was not what was supposed to happen. I did not do very good with that pattern. would be faster to walk through the swamp. That actually seemed to work out pretty well in terms of where the step encounters showed up. So maybe not. Why didn't I bother checking for that jar? Although, considering that that jar is there, I maybe could use Fairy to, Oh! Stab him! To get out of the, Medicine Cave Fish Bridge for free. I don't know why I picked up that bag. There goes like 2 seconds that didn't need to be gone. Waited to go off screen for the points, which is probably unnecessary. It's not like it would slow us down to fight him on the way back. I guess the concern is that I miss him on the way back too, and then I end up getting hit by a projectile. But that is unlikely. Probably not something I needed to worry about. Get out of there. Cleveland Tom, welcome in. Thank you for the 40 Twitch unit resub.
A whole mess of Twitch units.
That is a mess. Take an intentional mess of damage there. Don't hit me, bricks. I don't want to take damage from you guys. You're too slow to take damage from. That's fine. If you want to get in the way of my sword, that's fine, because it wasn't enough to kill me. Alright, beautiful. Get the key counter in order. early with the beam, rather. Hi, Helmet Head. Didn't even get the second head all the way out. Sheepdog, welcome in. Thank you for the good luck. Get to the grass. Made it. Whoops, don't get stuck. Yeah, it doesn't really help that much that I cast Fairy there. Because then I have to fight these guys on the way back anyway. And I got stuck flying through there, so it didn't help. Scary Slink. Whoops, I thought I re-queued Fairy. Apparently I didn't. Get to see this cave be nice and empty. Actually, maybe it's not worth it to ferry the heart anyway. Just because... Well, I guess you'd be left with enough magic to cast Jump. Whoops. We were supposed to stab him. I could cast Jump twice still. After casting Fairy twice. Whoops, it's fine. Whoop, almost jumped too late to make that. Oh my goodness, why did that bot do that? Almost fell into the pit twice. think that is my least favorite bot in the entire game. That middle one in this room. Alright, bit of a rough room. It really doesn't help much to cast jump there. I realized that last Thursday night when I did the run of this. Wait. I did... Forgetting that I'm at attack 8 already. Plenty of time. Not really. Let's just say I could tell I was going to make it. Those were some long pauses to think of what to do there. This bad. Okay, made it. Uh-oh. All kinds of messed up, but we made it somehow without getting any encounters. Fairies? Okay, good fairies. Whoops. Why did I re-queue Fairy though? I'm gonna need Jump next. That's alright. Queue up Jump now. made it over them. Slow fight, but good enough. Ow. That was bad. Get the key, Link. Now for the part where we go down to 1 life for a pretty decent portion of the game. Not too bad, but kinda scary to be at 1 life when fighting Goomba and such. Or with lava involved. And of course, following Goomba, we will get an extra life, but it's kind of the scariest boss fight of the game. Forgot to check off a key. Alright, got through that room without getting hung up on either of those guys both times. Got sandwiched. Whoops, I was on jump. Fine. Okay, that was bad pressing of buttons. Should have done better. Dive in the lava for my free refill. Down to 1 life. That is the unfree part. Okay, why can't I press the button to check off my keys? Wizards, no. Not appreciate that pattern there, wizards. Made it. We always could have cast Fairy to get through here. We have plenty of magic. certainly not preferable. Four, 5, 6, 7, one more. There it is. I needed to menu to fairy, not jump. Now menu to jump. Whoops, I did not get a clean diagonal there. Whoops, there we go. Whoops. Not a clean transition to the down button. That was bad. That was easy. Actually, it wasn't, because I started thinking about doing it too early. And that's problematic. That's not something you want to think about. Eco key. That is a no think, just do task. Game. No. Ow? Forgot the block room key. back down to 1 life. Imago decided that it was either it or me. Actually, wouldn't mind avoiding the points. It doesn't really matter though. Oh, I actually it didn't matter unless I killed all 3 of them, so that was a waste of time. I won't have a drop on a Tektite anyway. Unless I kill Red IK. That won't be that big of a time sink if I kill the extra Red IK. Cast jump. I don't think it will. Basically just the menu time getting on jump. For a 50-50 chance at a time save later. I think sunk cost fallacy tells me that I need to do it. Link, can you please get the last hit in there? Actually, it's still not. I need another enemy anyway. Okay. It was a lost cause. So now I'd have to kill the orange Lizalfos in an encounter that I hypothetically might take, but don't want to. I'm watching me take a heavy encounter in the forest anyway. Alright, back Guma fight. Oh, get up there. Plans failed again. As shown by my run Thursday night, I don't have time to save on this split unless I get it. Which means it must have worked in the PB run. Did I hesitate too long for the rest of this walk to work? Nope, we're good. It's a bag. Ma'am, we need you. Oh, I was way late. Goodbye, time. You know, I couldn't have lost that much time on that segment. Did I split earlier? Did I split when leaving the uncomfortably tall door screen last time? Instead of the scene that it's on? Two knockbacks. Let's just go. If I just would have went, would have made it further. Alright, one encounter. It's not bad. Alright, here we go. We are seeking 100% of the keys and 111% of the game. Get out of here. Golden Girl, welcome in. Thank you for the good luck. We are doing the category spearheaded by Golden Girl. Yeah, this is the fun little GG% category. A new game plus category extension. Yeah, we're off to a pretty good start. How's camping? Or have you wrapped up camping? Golden Girl. I wish Twitch still had the get camped. Just making rounds all you can, alright. Good luck with the rest of your camping trip. I hope it's going well. I wish I didn't forget to trap that bubble on the way in. That was a silly time loss. Hardly any bugs. Nice. Hey, you let me jump over you. Alright. Bad wizard room. That was bad too. Nope, I was too early to get ceiling lock. Definitely losing time in this split as well. So we'll have a softer end of the run to run against. That was gonna be a knock forward, so I just had to keep going. There's still time to save at the beginning. Got the bubble off screen. Ow! Why would you do that? I've got to not talk during this part again. Missed the J-bow again, but it was still a pretty good kill. Get on, jump. Barba, place the gem. Oh, I actually did save time. Uh-oh, extra step. Made it. There are so many errands in this game, and we get to skip so much of it playing this category. Oh, I forgot to do the stabs. And I got all screwed up. Do a jar grab. almost got me. No! Oh my gosh, why? Thank you, Max. Am I actually going to save time in VOD? Only a half second, but that must mean there's a lot of time to save there, because that was pretty bad. Riggs, welcome in. Thank you for the let's go. Alright. Our nice long hallway of nothing. Oh, okay, got through him unscathed somehow. Not the best room there, but you got through it unscathed. A little slowly, but unscathed. Okay, there we go. Did not get through this room unscathed. Get fairy ready. Turn the heart container back on. I forgot that got turned off at some point. Whoops. No. Alright, based on my run Thursday night, I can still save a few seconds on this final split. Alright, we officially have enough magic to cast Fairy. I didn't want to bother queuing it until I knew that I would. And it's still a soft segment, so there will be more future time saved for future runs. Get the up squish. Wait. I was forgetting something there. Did that bubble damage Link after we were already sinking into the lava? It did. one of the quirks of this game. Should have had that last hit in so much sooner. All keys are in tow. Save 0.2 of a second in the end. Ah! Should be able to save a lot more than that. Thank you for the no attack 9 reminder. I only took attack 9 after Palace 3. Every other instance was magic 9. Oh yeah, I crack knuckles and elbows and backs all the time. I think that time it was actually my shoulders that were heard cracking. Thank you for the GGs, Sheepdog. Golden Girl. I could still save another half minute. I don't know if now is the time for me to try to do that, but... maybe I'll stay on this for the rest of the week. Thank you for the GG raids. Let's see, J-Dubs is currently in second with a 102.29. So I'm still gonna be in third, but with a much faster time and a much closer time to J-Dubs. Alright, I'm gonna let the credits play. I'm gonna get up and walk around for a second. Thank you for the GG, Future Rush. Alright, I am considering whether to keep going, but I don't think that I will. Let me see who all is on. Alright, there might be a mute alt Madden stream later. There's so much I would like to do, but so little time. I would love to stream for 40 hours a week, but as it is more like I get to stream for maybe 9 hours a week. Thank you for being here, Riggs. And even lately, it's probably been more like 5 or 6 hours a week. So I just get to do a couple runs or a little bit of something. That doesn't count any of the Madden streams where I'm just like starting the game CPU versus CPU. And then watching them from the kitchen or wherever else. Alright. Mundor is attempting all keys. I will go ahead and send a raid over to him. Thank you everyone for dropping in. Thanks for being here. Thank you for the 40 Twitch unit resub, Cleveland Tom.